A young man in his 20s had a major accident, became tetraplegic, stuck to a wheelchair for the rest of his life. He was depressed, frustrated because his dream of becoming a surgeon was totally gone. He had to find another dream, but what can you possibly achieve being stuck to a wheelchair? The whole society saw him as a failure, as a do-nothing, as a charity case, a person that will always be dependent on people. One day, his mom took him to an art exhibition and he saw a painting. He could not move his eyes off of it, not only because it was beautiful, but also it was mentioned that it was painted by a young refugee who lost his whole family to war, but was determined to become a painter. He kept thinking about the painting and the young boy, and he found his call. He decided to learn how to paint with his mouth. Nobody believed he could do it. Today, he's earning his living with his paintings. This episode is inspired by this young, prolific man who refused to be denied by a tragedy. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, all members of human family. I'm so happy to be your host today. Thank you all for your feedback, messages, comments regarding the first episode. Thank you so much. Last episode, we spoke about your health. We said your health first. We said it is important to take care of yourself. Important. How important it is to be mentally, physically, and spiritually healthy so you can be able to face all of the obstacles that you encounter on a day-to-day basis. Today, I'm going to talk about how great you are, how amazing you are. That's right. The society doesn't teach us to appreciate one another or to appreciate oneself. When was the last time you encouraged yourself? When was the last time you were your own booster? On the contrary, most things we decide to do, we automatically become the first obstacle. Yeah, I'll do it, but I can't do it because of this. It's out of my league, it's out of reach. And then we get help from outsiders who actually convince us that our doubts are right. We find excuses, events, or people that are stronger negatively than we are positively, and we end up doing nothing. We live in a negative world. Yeah, the world is just a messed up place. But in this messed up place, we can achieve something beautiful. We can create our own bubble of paradise in this living hell. So, it doesn't matter what your background is, the kind of family you grew up in, the mistakes you made, the people you encountered. I really want you to know this. You are not a failure. Please repeat after me. I am not a failure. That's right. Failing doesn't make you a failure. Struggling doesn't make you a failure. Hustling, trying to find a way out doesn't make you a failure. It just makes you someone who's trying hard to achieve something. Tell me, some of you, I'm sure, are familiar with sports. Can someone from the bench miss a shot? Those who miss, those who fail, are all people who are about the action. Only a person who's about the action, who's trying to achieve something, can actually fail. We all have our moments where we feel so low, When we feel that nothing we're trying is working out, we feel unworthy, useless, hopeless, convinced that we can't achieve anything, and we are convinced that the whole world, the whole universe is against us. We all have shitty days, but the setback, that mistake you made, that failure doesn't make you unworthy. Nope. Just like the young man, find it within you the strength to get back up. Here's what I think. I refuse to believe that you are on this planet Earth just to exist. No, I think your existence has a meaning, has a value. You are valuable to us. You are here to achieve something, and feeling like a failure, feeling constantly like a do nothing, won't help you achieve anything. Some people get inspired by their darkest moments. Some get fueled by it. 2 hours of licking wounds and a lifetime commitment to achieve the goal, to make that dream a reality. Look at all the skills that you have and even more that you could learn. Look at what you already achieved so far, even what you consider small. Now tell me, do you really think you're a failure? Just look how far you have come. It was hard, but you're still here. It means something. You made it through. You're a survivor. You know, tomorrow is my birthday, July 18th. And a few days ago, I was playing memories in the back of my head, playing everything I've been through in the last decades. And it was also last year, on July 18th, that I launched the podcast Weekly with Florian. And as I was thinking about my mistakes, even the stupidest ones, my regrets, but also my small achievements and victories, I asked myself, Florian, if you had to do it all over again, what would you have done differently? And the answer was simple. Absolutely nothing. Everything we go through on a day-to-day basis, good or bad, it may be an amazing experience or an awful one. They are just taking us wherever we are actually heading. Just trust the process and be sure you are responding accordingly. When I was a kid, I've been called names. Some good to hear, some hurtful to hear. But to this day, I decided to keep what fueled me. Just like Les Brown said, someone's opinion of you doesn't need to become your reality. So screw what the society thinks of you. The only thing that matters is what you think of yourself. It's what you think of yourself that will get you there. And the best way you can answer haters is to succeed at what you do when everyone thought you were a failure, just like the young tetraplegic. Thank you for listening to today's episode. I'll see you next time for another amazing episode of Weekly with Florian, to uplift and inspire. Take care of yourself, member of human family. Remember, you are not a failure. Goodbye.